Hi everyone. In this video, we are discussing about the topic fossil formation and types of fossils. In our previous classes, we all are heard about fossils. Then, what is a fossil? A fossil is any preserved remains, impressions, or trace of any once living thing from a past geological age. Example including bones, shells, exoskeletons, stone imprints of animals or microbes, objects preserved in amber, hair, petrified wood, oil, coal, and DNA remains. Fossils provide important evidence for evolution and the adaptation of the plants and animals to their environment. Then we are going to discuss about our first topic fossil formation. Fossils are formed in many different ways, but most are formed when a living organism such as plants or animals dies and is quickly buried by sediment. A fossil can be an entire organism or a hard part of it or a mold or cast of an organism or its parts or even the imprint of a leaf on stone. The process of preservation of dead organisms or their parts in the form of fossil is known as fossilization. Next, we are going to discuss about types of fossils. Fossils exist in different forms on the basis of the nature of fossilization. Fossil can be classified into the following types. There are 9 types of fossils are there, in which the first one is compression fossils. Compression fossils are the commonest type of fossils formed by the burial of plants or their parts in sediments. Due to the compression or pressure of the overlying sediments, the buried parts become flat. The materials that cause compression may be sand, stone, diatomaceous earth, volcanic ashes, etc. The second type is petrifications. It is formed by the premineralization which occur when mineral solutions fill in the pores and gaps left by decayed organismal matter. Petrified fossils are commonly formed from quartz, calcites, or iron. The third one is incrustations. Incrustation is one of the commonest types of fossils is the cast or incrustation. In the formation of this, the plant part gets covered up by sand or mud. In course of time, the plant material inside rot away leaving a hollow. This cavity again gets filled up by some rock forming material. The fourth type is impressions. It is a two-dimensional plant fossil that is formed when a plant leaves an impression in soft sediment. Unlike compression fossils, organic material from the plant is not left behind, only the image of the plant. Next, the fifth type is compactation fossils. These are fossils that have undergone some degree of flattening of their three-dimensional structure. However, these fossils are distinguished from compression in their degree of flattening in that they are not as extreme. The sixth type is coal balls. Coal balls are petrified plant organs of about spherical shape. They are formed by the infiltration of magnesium carbonate, calcium carbonate, iron sulfate, and more in the buried parts of plants. These particles prevent the conversion of plant structures into coal and lead to petrifaction. Then the seventh type is amber. Amber is an resinous excretion of coniferous fossil trees exuded from the trees due to the injuries or decay. The exudate accumulated in the forest floors gradually hardens to take the shape of amber. As several plants and animals are found preserved in this resin, amber is considered as a type of fossil. The eighth type is leaf coal or pepper coal. These are the fossils which consist of thin and dead leaves dispersed in an organic matrix. As the inner tissues of leaves are destroyed, there will be successive layers of cuticle. Then the final type is actual remains. These fossils are relatively younger. Their complete decomposition has been prevented by low temperature and absence of air. Usually cuticles, spore whorls, etc., which have remarkable resistance against natural decomposition, are preserved in this form. That's all about the two portions, that is fossil formation and types of fossils. Thank you.